Big up, big up. Good morning, guys. What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mark, an MUFC fan. You know how it is. It's a bright morning. It's getting cold, and United need to win some games. Now, it's one of those things, guys, when we look at the perspective of what's happening with Manchester United in this current timing, guys, are we going to be patient or are we expecting to be Man United of old? And some people might say my standards on the floor, guys, but what I'm saying is that, I love this great club. We've had a storied history, an amazing past, heritage deeper than the darkest sea. And we one of the greatest clubs in the world of football. Everyone wants to be United. Everyone wants to beat United. Everyone wants to play for United. And lots of fans worldwide. The largest fan base known to mankind is the Manchester United fan base. One of the greatest fan base of all, biggest support, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but when I look at the situation and I think about all the things that has transpired, in the last couple months, I would like to say to the fan base, we need to let go of the last 10 years. And it's a hard thing to say, some people might say, where's your standards, Mark? But what I'm saying is basically, we can do better. We can do much, much better. And we should do. And the biggest thing is that, the fan base needs to come together, stick together, and stop letting the media reports, other rival fan bases make these comparisons and try to derail our energy, guys. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Thanos, in the building. What's good? Bro, yeah, bro, we are toxic to ourselves right now. And I understand it. Last night I was on the KG stream and I was listening to everyone. And of course, I was upset because some of the guys keep saying the same things over and over. And, we're trying to talk about the first three games this season. And everything everyone says go traces back to last season. And I'm frustrated by that because, last season is done and dusted. Last season, when we were going through all the trials and tribulations, no one was referring to the season before. They were saying that was different. You know what I mean? We did so well. We came third, played in two cup finals. We won a cup. Sure, it was a smaller cup, but we was there. You know what I mean? Big up to Kingdom FC and big up to Ray Carl Brown coming in. For me, I'm down. Honest Man United, I'm not there. And we are trying to get back. We got to believe in this new team 100%, bro. Big up to Mental Ball Game in the building. What's good, broski? And for me, I'm thinking the same thing like Ray Carl Brown. And I'm sorry about that, bro. But I'm thinking the same thing to be fair. And I'm like, yo, we are not there. We can see it. We've seen it for the last couple of seasons before Ten Hag came. We're not that team. I'm pretty sure it's disappointing, it's disheartening, and it's frustrating because we should be there. We are Man United. But the problem is we haven't been run like a Man United for the last decade. So now that we're actually trying to run the club like a Man United of old for the future as well, it's gonna take some time. Sure, we shouldn't have lost the last two games that the way we lost. You know what I mean? One at the end, one drubbing. I think, yeah, this team is going to take some time to get get themselves sorted, settled, and ready to battle. I think it's going to be a progressive approach to the season this season. I think some performances, while, those two performances were left to be seen, I think in the coming games, we could expect better performances. And with each game, we played better performances. And that's because some of the players, the critical players in the team, weren't really match fit. The likes of Matthias de Ligt, the likes of Joshua Zirkzee, even Kobe Mainu and Bruno, they aren't really match fit. So hopefully with this international break, they've been able to get some minutes into their legs, some crucial minutes that will help them, come to the fore and actually be able to deliver in the way we know they can. Because at the end of the day, you know, all these players, they're footballers, but they are humans as well. And sometimes they might start off rusty. It's not a strange thing to say that a player just had a bad start to the season. You know what I mean? Because sometimes form is like that. And I'm not going to take away any of the mistakes from the manager. Of course, I'm not 100% with the squad selection. I think some better could be done there. But at the same time, I've been seeing patterns showing up regularly, week in, week out for the last couple games. patterns in attack, build up play coming out from the back. Even moments of defending, we're looking stronger, we're looking a little bit more compact, we're looking a little bit more, able to create chances going forward. The biggest problem really is some of the players not match fit, and the attacking lineup is a young attacking lineup. There's only one senior attacker there, and that's Marcus Rashford. The rest of the guys in the attacking lineup are youngsters. Some of them having their first real season, as a Manchester United player. Some of them just come to the club, and others have it in their second season after having their first season last season. So it's going to be a situation where we have to be patient with these strikers. Now, we could blame whoever we want, but just remember, guys, the structure sat down and decided that some of the players they're going to sign. They didn't sign a senior striker, they signed another young striker, which means they're building a project for the future, guys. So I don't think that the fan base and the structure kind of, actually met in the middle. I think the structure decided we're going to build a team for the future, and the fan base expecting to win now. And that's the weirdest thing. That's the weirdest thing, guys. Big up to Aderi coming in. Hey, Mark, how you doing, bro? I would back Paul Mitchell and Eddie Howe for Newcastle United. Darren Eagles sacked from. Bro, I understand. You saying that for weeks now, my brother. Big up to you. Ray Carl is saying, for me, the manager must be allowed to make mistakes because he also growing with the team. That's one thing, Ray. At the same time, the manager must be allowed to make some mistakes. That's a fact. There's going to be changes to this squad. Like, people might say they have a best 11 in their head right now. They probably had a best 11 at the start of the season in their mind as well. But in the next coming games, maybe in the next 10 games, the best 11 or the consistent starting 11 could change. No one knows, because some of these players could show up big time and give consistent performances that merit a start over some players that we might have said, they should be starters. So let's see how it goes, guys. There's not going to be a long one this morning, guys, because, it's just a little bit of my views based on the news and all the things that are happening right now. And just wanted to talk with you guys and hear what you guys are thinking, how you guys are feeling, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to come out here to talk about transfers in September. Unless it's a free agent transfer, there's no need to talk about it because the transfer window doesn't open until January. So we could talk about it for 6 months, or we could just enjoy the football that we have and support the team. Hopefully they perform much better with each coming game, and let's see how it goes. Because the realest thing right now, guys, we are a work in progress. We are rebuilding a squad and trying to instill a philosophy that we lost over the last decade. So it's going to take some time. Guys, don't forget to smash the likes, smash them early. It really does help the channel grow. It shares the channel around. It gives an opportunity to the next possible viewer to, come in, enjoy the stream, chat in the comments, join you guys, and grow the community. So, smash the likes early, guys. It helps it grow. Big up to all of you coming in. You know what I mean? So, guys, I just wanted to come in, ask you guys a few questions, give you guys a little bit of opinion on what I think is happening right now. I think, when I look at the situation and the structure and what they've done this summer, I think, they're not too pressed. When I say they're not too pressed, the results are important, but they're not the foremost. The foremost is the performances, the players' integration, this building the squad, getting the ethos right, getting the right mindset and mentality and energy from the players. I think that's more important right now. I think, concurrently as well, that United will improve. At the same time, I think the structure is going to give Eric Ten Hag at least until the end of the season, because some of the players they bought in the summer, which when they decided to back him, they have not kicked a Premier League ball as yet. And they were all meant to be crucial parts of this team, whether as a starter or rotational player. I think it's very crucial, guys. Big up to Kenny Fan coming in. Yo-Yo was on the madness on KG stream. Yeah, Yo-Yo was on a madness, bro. I mean, I understand. Some guys want to win now. Some guys, think about the heritage of Man United, what we've done, where we've been, and expect nothing less of the same quality of performances that we had under Sir Alex. But I'm not disagreeing with them. I actually agree. You know what I mean? I actually agree. But Harry, Alex Ferguson learned on the job at Man United, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people just forget the first 4 seasons, 5 seasons, Alex Ferguson, he didn't win anything. The first few seasons, he didn't win anything, guys. He finished 11th, 13th, 9th, 2nd, 6th, or something like that. I think that was the first 4 or 5 seasons. So, you know, I mean, I know is it always going to be a learning curve? Look, Arnie Slot learning at Liverpool. Let's be honest, guys. It looks Liverpool first half in the last 3 games have been terrible. Even Man United dominated them for the first 30 minutes of the game before they scored. And you know, it's been a concurrent team over the last 3 games for Liverpool. Now, the system that Slot is playing compared to Klopp is not that different, guys. Not that different. You know, it's just a slower version of the same formation. And the team majorly has been playing that formation for the better part of 4 or 5 years, bro. You know, it's really weird. The way you know we compare Man United. We expect Man United to suddenly just and be great. You know what I mean? I understand the frustration of last season, but you cannot look at it in a linear fashion because we didn't operate in a linear fashion. You know, this structure was not here last season. This structure was here last season. We'd have had linear progression last season because we didn't. You know what I mean? Different times back then, donkeys were still used as transport. Harry, that doesn't mean football has changed that much, my bro. At the end of the day, sports are intrinsic. You know, it's a fabric, it's a certain culture, it's a vibe. And the honest thing to say is, guys, that you know we could get back there. The first 3 games of the season were not that bad. You know, we should not be overreacting like the world is ending. There's never been a season in football that the first 5 games mattered because not everyone is going to win. And from 28 games, you could get 94 points. Do the math. You know what I mean? So you could get 84 points. I mean, so it's like it's a weird one, guys. It's a weird one. Absolutely weird one. You know what I mean? We could lose 10 games and still finish the season with 84 points. That's crazy. There's 38 games in a season, guys. You know what I mean? We only played 3. We still have 3 points on the board. So I understand the frustration. I understand the concern. You know, I do share your concerns, but I'm not that worried because, you know, some of the players haven't even been given time to get match fitness, have consistent games, and we already think that, you know, it's done. We're going to be relegation fodder, which is weird. That's right, Brendan. That's right. You know what I mean? We need some momentum at the right time and not run out of gas like trip like Arsenal. 100%, bro. 100%. Ray Carl Brown is saying no football can win. Not when we're not even reached its level. You got to learn how to play together. Ten Hag did not work into a title winning team. 100%. You have to work the team into a title winning team. You had to build up from somewhere. Sometimes, the funny thing is for the 6 years before Ten Hag, we didn't really win anything. Since Ten Hag came, we've won 2 trophies, 2 seasons. It's true we finished 8th last season. The season before we finished 3rd. Now, I look at it from a perspective where there's always room for improvement, and it's a reality check, guys. This is not a video game. We could talk about, we should be here, we should be there. Prospectively, the only thing we should be doing is supporting the team and, hoping that they turn things around, because at the end of the day, if we put ourselves in the shoes of the players, of the manager, and we have something that we're trying to achieve and we have no support, it's going to be a tough road. It's going to be a tough road, guys. We all need support. Sure, we should accept criticism when it's due, but at the same time, we need support. And as supporters of Manchester United, we need to support this team. Bro, I'm waiting on the email right now for the monetization, Niall. So it might take another week or 2 because it's a month cycle. So after 4 weeks is when they will actually send an email. I have like 2 weeks left, I believe. The quick fix to having a team that can play together, implementation of youth players from the academy with players who have already known each other for years. 100%, bro. 100%, Brendan. 100%. Chemistry is something you cannot fake. Kenny Fan is saying it's going to take time to become a title-winning team, but we need to get top 4 this season. To Kenny, I agree. I don't think we won't get top 4. I think we will win the Europa League this season. A lot of people might think I'm crazy, but United has been a team that could compete in all fronts. Yeah, last season we didn't do so well in the UCL, but this is the Europa League. You know what I mean? Ten Hag will set the team up to win. Not only that, but 100% positivity will be in the building for the Europa League games. I will be there. You know what I mean? I haven't been to a United game that we lost at home, to be fair. You know, God is good. We will win. I'm telling you. Big up. Ten Hag walking to a dull, dead United for 6 years, and people think this is some fast fix. No manager is a wizard. Yes, that Ten Hag gets it wrong, but he's trying to grow the team. 100% Ray Carl Brown. Big up to you for that comment. You know what I mean? I think, a lot of people want Zinedine Zidane. Zizou, amazing footballer. Amazing footballer. In terms of a coach, it would be hard pressed to compare Zidane to as a coach to Eric Ten Hag. Now, Zidane has had more success. He's won 3 Champions League, 3 La Ligas. He's won some, Super Copas in Spain, and it sounds amazing. But Zidane came out and said once that, all this success is not just me alone. I had Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I mean? He had a star-studded lineup. And he's not really famed for developing young talent, which is really weird because we're a club that is famed for promoting young talent. So to go from a manager who is amazing with developing young talent to a manager who need win-now players, what are we trying to do? That changes the entire dynamic of the situation now, guys. You know what I mean? If we go to Zizou, we're not building anything. We have to win now. And that means we probably have to spend 200 to 300 million to get players in that he would need. And you may not see much progression from the youth team. We might start having to sell some of the youth players to fund this development. So it's really weird one, guys. It's really a weird one. And funny enough, we had lots of complaints last season about different situations, shots conceded on goal per game, the lack of creation up front, no compactness in the midfield. And although we had a terrible outing against Liverpool, when you look at the first 2 games, we were just that, compact in the midfield, creating chances going forward, and nullifying the chances that the opposing team had to create shots against us, for the most part. So one game has turned us into the entire season has been shit so far. We've been open, the midfield has been open all the games. We've been conceding too many chances. We've not scored, but we've created consistently the same amount of chances in all the games, even against Liverpool, which is weird. Big up to Brendan coming in. Zidane, being a legend, helped the players to take him seriously and want to fight for him on the pitch. Zidane's been there, done that, and top players could relate. True. But let me be real, Brendan. Like, if that's the only basis a player want to relate to, oh, bro, football is dead. That's a lack of respect. And I ain't coming from talent or the fact that they are world-class, young, high-ceiling players. That comes from the fact that they weren't raised properly because they have no respect. We can't go to our jobs and say, well, okay, our manager is not world famous like Ronald McDonald, so we're not going to take him seriously. I feel like, that's a bit much to say, to be fair. Big up to everyone coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button, as Kingdom FC is saying. Thank you, bro. Ray Carl Brown is coming in. If we had win-now players, I could understand the Ten Hag out because you should win with the win-now team. But United are not a win-now team, guys. Ray Carl, clap here, brother. Clap here there. Because, bro, facts upon facts there. And a lot of people might be mad at me saying this right now, but I'm not going to stop because I have been watching football for about 30 years, guys. Trust, long time. Don't look it right, but yeah, you know what I mean. And real football, all the different leagues, and sometimes it just don't work like that, and especially when you don't have a situation that promoting a linear progression, and if we look at last summer, guys, and I'll keep referring to last summer, it all failed in last summer. Last summer, we didn't do what we had to do. We didn't sign players that we needed. We didn't back the manager like we backed him this summer. If we did back him last summer, we would not be in this situation this morning. We would not be having this conversation. We probably would have finished in top 4 and be playing Champions League. Everybody would be happy. You know what I mean? But concurrently, we could have been top 4 and not won the FA Cup. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't know how we will, people might weigh things out, but winning a cup for me is always a priority because the aim of football is to win things. You know what I mean? So, for me, guys, honestly, I think we need to have a little bit of patience. You know what I mean? Give the guys, give the team, give the club some support. The structure is here. We've all said they are very astute footballing minds, best in class. This is the terminology. So if they are best in class, astute footballing minds, we all were raving about the structure, then why are we stressing? They know what they're doing. We should have give them the chance to do what they're doing because, we all hyped the structure before the summer began. And when they bought their signings, we were like, oh, so amazing. They did so well. This, that, and the third. Guys, we need to give them our trust. I'm not saying completely and blindly, yeah, but if we look at what they've done this summer, I would say that's super astute footballing business. And with that, they deserve a chance. And if their choice is to back Ten Hag, then we should back the club, back the manager, back the team, back the players. Because with our little support, just the fact that they feel that they could make a mistake and all the fans will still be there to lift them up. You never know what could happen. These players could grow wings and start scoring bags of goals and having major, exponentially improved performances. So, guys, let's stop infighting. You know what I mean? Let's stop, following the fashion trend of manager out, style of play, all these crazy things. Let's be patient. Let's give it till Christmas. Let's say Merry Christmas to Ten Hag and the team early in advance. Sit down, support them on a match day. Of course, criticize the mistakes. But most importantly, guys, show the team support. Defend the team against the rivals. Because at the end of the day, this is our team. And we want to be the best. We want to win. They don't want to see that. When I was a young man growing up in my teenage years, I was able to celebrate being a victorious football fan for most of my life because we won so many things, so many times. Most fans like us are not like us, bro. Sis, my friends, my family, my fellow United faithful fans. Most fan bases are not like us. They grew up watching us win, losing. They grew up losers. And when I say losers, not they themselves, but their teams were losers. Man United was the winner. You know what I mean? We won. So we were happy. We grew up, I would say, charmed, in a charmed life. They didn't. They were on their knees begging their clubs to dethrone the mighty Man United. You know what I mean, guys? So, it's hard-pressed to think that the media, fans from rival clubs would ever want to see United successful, and they would do everything and anything in their power to derail that show. Because that show, well, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like one that they binge watch every single season. And, some people don't like that. They want their show to be better. So, guys, take a step back. You know what I mean? Do like Brendan. I don't mind poor seasons as long as we learn from it and use those lessons to build for success in the future. Be like Brendan, guys. You know what I mean? Araya is coming in. They're stressing because they have nothing else 100. I'm telling you, bro, it's so simple, guys. Back your club. This is our club. Yours, mine, every Man United fan. This is our football club. If we don't back them and support them against the rivals, who will? Who will? Who will, guys? Who will? Anyway, guys, can't stay too long. I have to run. But Big up to all of you joining. Thank you so much for being here. Big up to you from me to you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. You know, it's today is Wednesday, and you know what, guys? It's a good middle of the week, in my honest opinion. You know what I mean? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Hopefully everyone has a great day. Stay safe out there. You know what I mean? Keep yourself safe. We have the weekend to look forward to. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you every day, every time. Big up from your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. Guys, thank you for joining me. You know, I hope you guys have a great day. And big up to all of you coming in. Ray Carl Brown, big up to you, my brother. And that's why rivals hate us. I think a lot of our fans are caught up with the banter, so they are quick to come tell you this and that about the club, but I don't listen to them. Bro, that's how I treat the media on Man United. That's how I treat most things on Man United, because I know, like, you know, you can read your information, you can get the news, but, you know, when you listen to some of the opinions, it's not that partial, you know what I mean? It's not that balanced. It's usually biased and usually has some kind of snake in the grass there trying to sneak up on you, you know what I mean? And poison your minds. But anyways, guys, stay thirsty, my friends. Glory, glory, Man United. Enjoy the rest of your day. We will be back hopefully at the midday. If not, I will be back around 4 p.m. UK time. Guys, have a great day. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan with the morning views, Manchester United news, and a bit of your thoughts in the comments as well. Hope you have a great one, guys. Thank you for joining me. We will be back later. Catch you guys later.